Hello and welcome to both the live and virtual listeners to the e-learning workshop. My name is Jessica Edwards and I am your instructor for this course. I can be reached at my email, which is listed on the screen. Just a few reminders. First, we start class promptly at 8:30, so please be logged on and ready to go by that time. Our next class will be Thursday, January 19th. Also, please complete the audio setup wizard by clicking the tools in the upper left of your screen and selecting Audio Wizard. Lastly, when you first enter the room, your electronic hand will be raised, so please put it down by clicking the hand in the box to your left. In preparation for class, I ask that you please turn off your phone, shut your door, put up a do not disturb sign, so that you can really focus and engage for the entire class period. And a quality check. I will do these for the virtual listeners this time, but in the future we will do these together. In the upper right-hand corner, we double check that recording button is there, and it is. Make sure that all the slides are visible on the whiteboard, and they are. And we make sure our audio is working, so can you hear me? So we get a thumbs up. Okay, for our learning objectives in today's workshop, we will explore how to develop our allied health courses to be engaging and provide guidance through the e-learning format. Our objectives are as follows. First, we will discuss the Community of Inquiry model and how it can help shape our design. We will explore each phase of the COI model, including the cognitive, social, and teaching presence. And we will apply the COI model to our own classroom and course. Food for thought. Students who actively participate in learning are more successful and satisfied with their own educational careers. So we don't always think about it, but as you can see on the screen, if your audience isn't listening, it's not their fault, it's yours. So I'm sure when we're teaching it, we've never really actually quite seen it that way, but it is true that if they are actively participating, then they will be more satisfied. Misconception of learning. E-learning, the concept of e-learning has been around for some time. However, the term itself is relatively new. It first rose in popularity, but it was dismissed by instructors as they felt it was not an effective method of learning. They felt as if the method of content delivery was really just passive. It really did not promote a higher level of learning. Many of the instructors felt and still feel that e-learning fostered little interaction or feedback or critical thinking. As research supports a shift in conventional teaching methods towards the more active learning, e-learning is proving that it can foster deep and meaningful learning. E-learning gives students a unique ability to participate in a community of diverse students through emerging and really readily available technology. E-learning is gaining popularity because of its ability to spread knowledge through connecting and sharing. The class today is really no longer confined to a physical classroom with walls. Instead, you really get the opportunity to learn with the whole world. People from all different parts of the world and the country can join together and discuss and really share knowledge. The system of learning through eLearn is less about lectures and textbooks, and it's really more tool-based education that focuses on interaction and discussion. It blends intellectual backgrounds and provides an effective and challenging learning experience. This type of partnership allows the students to look to their neighbor as a resource, and it lets them test their own theories and really guides their interaction. So what is Community of Inquiry? Community of Inquiry is led by Randy Garrison. It is discussed in his book, E-Learning in the 21st Century, a Community of Inquiry Framework for Research and Practice. Community inquiry provides the framework to teaching and learning, and it really recognizes the importance of shaping the environment of the educational experience. The COI is a collaborative environment founded upon really open, purposeful communication, and it goes beyond just accessing information. It really focuses on the components of the educational experience. It assists in the creation of communities and learners who really actively and collaboratively engage. The concept of community of inquiry is being used extensively to understand and really to guide the design of our online learning experiences. This improves the effectiveness and really the connectivity. It describes, COI describes good learning environment through 3 major components. As you can see, we have social presence. Oops. We have social presence, cognitive presence, and teaching presence as well. And I can't get the tools on there. There we go, social, cognitive, and teaching presence. And those all come together. When they come together nicely and beautifully, we have a wonderful education experience. So we're going to take a quick web tour, and we're going to watch a quick video on just kind of an overview of what the COI entails. So I'll see you guys back here in just a few minutes. Okay, and welcome back. So let's look at each of those presence. First, we have social presence, and it's the presence. It's the theory of social presence in an online learning environment really focuses on providing students with an accessible and dependable learning environment. It allows students to express their personal attributes and really their individualities in the course. There are many things that we can do as an instructor to promote good social presence. In our online classroom, the first thing that can be done is creating a personal profile for students to get to know you personally and professionally as they relate to the subject. This will promote open communication to the students and allow them to really feel comfortable doing the same. Cognitive presence focuses on the development of instructional materials that will allow the students to build and strengthen meaning through communication and reflection. The key elements of this presence are the goals that are established for the learners and the methods used to achieve those goals through interaction and communication. Cognitive presence really relates to how students navigate through the learning process, all while approaching the problems. The goal is to have our students integrate key concepts from the classroom into their own worlds. And last, teaching presence. Really our ultimate goal as a teacher is to guide our students in a constructive and supportive manner while they navigate their way through the course. So while doing so, we can promote student engagement and communication to really help ensure effectiveness. The teaching presence is done before and during the course. It's really not just limited to in class. It includes all of the prep work that we do in designing and developing the course, as well as, of course, the hands-on teaching. Teaching presence is manifested in the course materials as well as everything that we do to guide and support and shape our learners and experiences. Effective teaching presence sets a clear expectation and provides support and guidance. So virtual learners, I just want you to pause here, pause the recording, and I want you to stop and reflect. So take on a sheet of paper and write down one idea from each presence that you can do differently in your online classroom to help make it effective. So go ahead, take as much time as you need, pause, and then come back to the recording and we will move on. Okay, so application. What Or how can we apply this COI model to our allied health classrooms, or online classrooms? Well, first, with social presence, we can develop activities that promote participation, such as polling during our live events, teamwork activities that mimic things that we would do out in the healthcare field. We can always give feedback on activities. The cognitive presence, just developing the curriculum to include more of those learning activities that promote the participation and communication and really provide examples with evidence-based practice. The teaching presence, we can participate ourselves in the discussion boards, guide and redirect conversation, and really encourage our students to reach out to other students for assistance as well. So in conclusion, by implementing this community of inquiry model, we can successfully execute online learning in an engaging and supportive manner. Every emerging technologies give online learning a unique opportunity to develop a community of diverse intellectual learners that can expand their knowledge really even further. Implementing the 3 theories of COI can help guide our efforts on online classroom design in effective direction. So if you have any questions, feel free to email me. If not, we will see you back here next week, Thursday at 8:30.